UC is dropping as well. Wow, that's a beautiful double top. I'm seeing right now. We're currently selling UC. Is you guys is you guys latest entry in slight profit or still negative?
One entry,
Like the third entry on UC or fourth
still
entry? I don't remember. Third entry, right? I believe third entry on UC. Is it
still
still
negative.
negative?
Yeah.
Like slightly, or is it close to break even?
It's not that close yet.
All right. So yet again, stock my analysis on that high time frame, which is the monthly. Just going to grab my levels, right? Go put my support level right here. So you guys can see every time the market comes to touch that 1.33205, we have major reaction, right? So touch, went all the way up, touch, went all the way up, touch, went all the way up. But we know for a fact this was a false breakout again, and so on, right? So this is UC. I'm also going to place some key levels up there as well. One right here, right? Um, so that's pretty much all I'm going to do with UC right now. So I'm on a weekly time frame, right? We'll place a couple more. As you guys can see, this is where you see it's currently at a crazy weekly resistance levels, man. If you see closes below that 1.35, 83, a resistance level, it is going to melt down. As you guys can see, we have a lot of touches there, right? A lot of touches, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Currently at the 10th touch right now, right? So this is UC. Where else should I place a couple more? Let's see. This one down here as well. There we go. This is where you see it's at, right? So now I'm going to go on a daily time frame. Like I always tell you guys, man, the daily is where you guys should be spending the most amount of your time, right, which is on the daily time frame, right? You place your levels on the monthly, on the weekly time frame. Now you're going to the daily time frame to look for the current trend of the market, right? Is there a breakout happening? Is the market bullish? Is the market bearish? Based on that, like I always tell you guys, man, you can only do two things when it comes to trading, right? It's either you buy or you sell, right? This is why it is very crucial to make sure you following the trend, right? If you see the market being extremely bearish, don't try to counter trade it, right? Just look for sales only. If you see the market being extremely bullish, don't try to counter trade it, sorry, and look for buys only, right? That's literally how I trade. But again, you're gonna have to wait for a long time, right? For the retracement to happen for you to get in. Right? It's like the UC and the EU trade. Like it took us a whole week, like 5 days plus to wait for the retracement, and then we got in after, right? So have a nice break of the trend line on UC. This is why we're currently selling it, right? UC was trending up, right? Sorry, trick, where should I place it? Um, trying to get as many touches as possible. Um, there you go. As you guys can see, UC was trending up, right? Got that one touch at the low, went all the way up to give us a retest here, went all the way up, retest again, and so on and so on. And we finally got the break, right? And I'm looking to see if UC did give us a retest. That's on H4. I think you see, yeah, I'm going to place it right because we got the retest right here. Give me 1 second, guys. There you go, right? So you guys can see UC did break, give us the retest, and now it is currently retesting a key level, key resistance level, right? Let me go back on the daily quick. So this is UC. This is why we sell. This is why we're currently selling UC because, based on that trend line, UC is no longer even though you can see UC is printing a lot of bullish candlesticks, right? But based on the trend line, also you see that key resistance level. So it is definitely safer to sell UC than to buy UC because you cannot buy UC at a key resistance level. That makes no sense, right? You can look for buys on UC at the key support level, right? Remember, we buy at supports and we sell at resistance levels, right? So as you guys can see, I always tell you guys to look for at least three confluences or more before to happen a trade. The first confluence would be that you see broken retest the daily trend. since then it's been going down, and then but because of the news again, the PPI news that came out on Friday, because of the PPI news that came out on Friday, that pushed UC all the way up, right? I'm still bullish. Sorry, I'm still bearish on UC, right? So we have the first confluence to break in the retest. Second confluence, we have the weekly resistance level, right? And we know for a fact every time the market touches that weekly resistance level, it went back down, right? So that's not on UC on the daily. The first thing we did um see if you see bullish or bearish, right? We know you see based on the break and the retest of the trend line, it should be bearish, right? So I'm going to the 4-hour time frame. This is where you see is currently at, right? So what we did is we used the Fibonacci from here to there, right? This was a 50% retracement level right here, and then you see dropped. And then yet again, if it wasn't for the news, you see should have been done melting all Thursday or all Friday, right? Because the news came out on Thursday or Friday, push you see all the way up, right? But usually what happens is when you get 3 to 4 touches on the 50% retracement, right? You guys can see, if you got those touches on the 50% retracement, usually the market goes back. Usually the market goes down, right? So now you see it's currently at the 61, I'd say, slightly above the 61. Let's see if it's going close below the 61 or not, right? So if you see goes below the 61, closes below it, so we should expect UC to go down, right? So this is the move on UC, right? This, right? That, right? To give us, remember guys, this is the high, this should be the lower high, right? And then this is where TP1 is currently at, I believe, right? So that's that on UC. These are the three confluences: the break and the retest of the trend, the weekly support, sorry, the weekly resistance level, and the Fibonacci retracement, right? So now yet again, it is all up to the DXY to see what the DXY is going to do, if it's going to continue to be bearish or bullish, right? If the DXY keeps on melting, then we definitely go into trades. But if the DXY decides to act funny and keeps going up, then we'll probably take an L, right? But yet again, we're trading what we see. We have 3 confluences or more, and that's why we took the trades, right? So very simple trade on UC. I should expect UC to keep on melting, right? But that's that on UC. You guys got any questions?